Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So let's begin the weekly analysis for Nifty, Bank Nifty, Sensex, Bitcoin and gold probably. Okay, so we'll go over all of them. Now before we start, first thing, if my last week's video helped you in any way, please hit the like button. Secondly, if you have any questions, okay, please put them down in the comment section below and let us know what we are trying to do. Especially see what I'm trying. I'm doing the analysis part now, and I'm also giving you tidbits of like मेरा knowledge जो भी trading का रहेगा, whether it's useful not useful I don't know, but I'm trying to give it. So I need some help whether this should be continued or not. If it's not helpful, if it's absolutely not adding any value to anyone, I would then prefer to stop it. Okay, so whatever works I want to do. Similar to trading. So now we'll look at the weekly time frame. सबसे पहले तो what can we see? We can see inside bar का breakdown which is bearish. Okay, what's the problem in this bearish entry? It's happening in a bullish kind of a zone. Okay, so in my opinion now जो buyers है and sellers है उनमें बहुत टफ बैटल रहेगा नेक्स्ट वीक. सो मेरे हिसाब से नेक्स्ट वीक विल बी वेरी टफ. ओके, यू चेक नेक्स्ट वीक. आई एक्चुअली डोंट होप आई एम करेक्ट, बट एट द सेम टाइम आई थिंक इट विल बी अ टफ वीक नेक्स्ट वीक. ओके, आई थिंक लास्ट 2 weeks वर वेरी इजी, पर next week can be tough. Now let's dive into why it can be tough. Okay, first thing तो मैंने बोला कि bearish entry आई है. Weekly candle देख के तो definitely our view has to be bearish, correct? But it's happening at not a great location, because if it was a fresh, let's say for example, if this rectangle would have been broken with this kind of a candle, I would have said कि अच्छा भाई perfect है ये, एक काम करो weekly भी bearish है, definitely you can go aggressive. At least I would say I would have gone aggressive, but I don't think that's the case. And let's see why on the daily chart. Okay, so first thing, weekly time frame pe where is the support for us? For me it's at 25,000, and also if I'm expecting a support there, I'm also expecting bank Nifty at least to not go above 25,800 then this week. Why? Because 25,700 was the resistance, so probably 800 and above calls have to be zero. Then you can also say 700 and above. Cool. So let's look at the daily chart now and see what can we see from there. So similarly weekly के हिसाब से daily chart पे when I come, I also see there's a support zone here. Where is a support zone? I'll write it down for you because later on you will tell me I didn't tell you the level. So for me the support level is 25,000. जितना आसपास है 25,000 के, I think some risk से you can try a long entry here, because I'll tell you upside का also. So downside का here, if it comes down here means in this kind of a zone, I expect a bounce from here. ठीक है, if I'm expecting a bounce, the reason is 25,000 बहुत टाइम पहले इधर स्पेंड किया था उसने. तो लेट्स सी इफ दिस गेट्स रिस्पेक्टेड और नॉट, एंड लेट्स टॉक अपसाइड में, because now this is a M kind of a formation daily chart पे, so definitely this means bearish, but it's happening at not a great location. I told you that. So I think what is the best thing to do मेरे हिसाब से, if we get a bounce, okay, let's say if we get a bounce till 25,400, मेरे हिसाब से then वापस बैंक Nifty can either go sideways for 1-2 days, or okay, it can come slightly down from there and then probably it will go up. Something like this can happen. Okay, or second scenario, what can happen, it can go up and then it can go either or नीचे. Okay, so these are the outcomes which can happen if it goes up. So let's talk about that. Now let me mark the resistance. I've already marked it 25,378 पे. To make things simple, what you can do, 25,400 के ऊपर I will 100% be only long 25,400. Now how did I get this level? I got this level because उसने वहां पे बहुत सारा टच उसके वहां पे आ रहे हैं. ओके, आई शो यू ऑन 15-minute टाइम फ्रेम ऑल्सो, विच मीन्स 25,400 के ऊपर इफ द मार्केट गोज गलती से भी, इफ आई एम बेरिश, आई विल डेफिनेटली एक्सेप्ट डिफीट वहां पे कि भाई मैं तो गलत निकला, एंड 25,400 के ऊपर आई स्टार्ट टू प्ले बुलिश अगेन. सेकंड थिंग आई वांट टू डिस्कस, व्हाट इफ इट गोज डाउन, एंड जैसे मैं ऊपर का बता रहा हूँ वैसे अगर नहीं आता है तो देन व्हाट विल हैपन. फर्स्ट थिंग, नियर 25,000 हियर दिस लेवल, आई नीड टू चेक वेदर आई एम करेक्ट और नॉट. एनी W formation, any bullish kind of a candle which I would bet on, or any bullish candle which seems interesting, I would take a bullish entry here, because this has come down to a support now, right? So what it can do, it can probably get traders like me into a trade, basically entry दे दे हमको, and then it will take a stop loss. That can very easily happen. So 25,000 के नीचे let's put a very safe level. 25,000 के नीचे मेरे को तो लगता है बहुत मुश्किल है आना इस हफ्ते में 25,000 के नीचे. So below that for me things will get really bearish, but at the same time मेरे को लगता है कि अगर नीचे में ये प्रीमियम्स अच्छे है 24,400 के वगैरह, I don't expect, basically let me just say that I expect premiums of 24,450 and below in this week, the puts to go to zero. Okay, I also expect 25,700 calls to go to zero. Okay, So kind of a triangle, and I'm 100% sure, I would not say, let's not say 100, I'm pretty certain that there should be some difficulty this week. So to make use of it, what can be done? If there's a gap down, okay, if there's a gap down, if these premiums are very nice, what I can do, if these premiums are too high, I'll just go thoda sa aur dur and just sell some puts. I'll tell you why I'll sell puts, because this is a gap zone here, so I expect this to be respected. Whenever the market comes down here, I'm expecting it to go up. So मेरे हिसाब से this 24,000 level has to be a great support longer term, ठीक है? Which means अगर 24,000 put है, उसमें अच्छा प्रीमियम मिला इस हफ्ते में, okay, whatever is अच्छा for you. For me it probably might be let's say if it gaps down and all, for me this premium if it comes to 12 rupees 10 rupees, it will be very good for me to sell it, because वो spike पे बेचने जैसा होगा at a very far distance, so the probability of winning becomes very high there. So this is the support for me, which means gap down को I will try to utilize by definitely shorting puts, any puts based on intuition in that zone 24,400 से 24,000 के बीच में, any puts I will short. Most likely will be in strangles that time. What I'm saying is कि I won't be only in call sell, because I want to take advantage of the inflated puts if it gaps down. Now similarly if it goes up 25,300 के आसपास, तो बिल्कुल पुट नहीं बेचने हैं for me. I'm telling you my game plan. If I get the market here, it is very likely थोड़ा तो नीचे आएगा वो, it might again scare us वगैरह. So my planning is 25,300 के आसपास whenever it does go, not to touch puts then, only try to trade with a call option. And if I fail, I'll just take a stop loss. No worries. Simple. And I'll tell you, if it opens flat and if it spends an inside candle, ठीक है, ये range में, then again the bearish trade will be better, I think, than the bullish one. Let's say if it makes a very small candle here and then gives a breakdown the next day, that would be interesting again on the bearish side, because it will be like कि 25,000 के आसपास आया, respect किया उसने एक दिन, and then it's going down now. So that is again a good entry on the bearish side. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think it's going to be easy week, it's going to be a hard week, or if it's bullish or bearish. Like I'm very curious actually इस हफ्ते what everyone thinks. क्योंकि मेरे को मेरा एनालिसिस ही डाइसी लग रहा है इस हफ्ते का, that's why. So I've come on the 15-minute time frame, drawing my resistance very close to 25,400. Okay, why? This was a previous support. Okay, then it was spending time here, मतलब जो भी, again it spent time here. So I expect this to be a good resistance, which means if ये resistance के ऊपर का swing निकला अगर 25,431, you can also say कि 25,400 के ऊपर if it's a strong candle, then I will be like, okay, so this down move was basically to trap the bears, and now it's probably going up. If something like this happens, I'm bullish, as I said. Now नीचे में I'm telling you 2-3 supports. The first support I think is 2571 पे, because this is a gap zone. So gaps को market will try to respect. Okay, so if there's a gap down, थोड़ा सा support मिलने के chances है. Even this is a gap, so very tricky for the bears, I would say. 24,900 पे भी कुछ support है. Okay, so keep in mind these levels. So ये gap fill हो रहा है and तुमको fresh bearish entry आ रहा है. So I would not take it. Let it go. Okay, once एक trade. Actually, you don't let it go, I'll let it go. Okay, very simple. Let's not fall into trouble. अभी मैं I think Twitter पे I read somewhere, Praful or someone else, they said कि some YouTube videos are getting strike लगता है ना, I don't know what exactly it's called, but I don't want that on our channel, so let's not go there. Finally, let me just tell you something I touched upon last week. You can check my video. I told you this is a resistance, the previous all-time high, and now what it's doing, it's boring us to death. Okay, now here. So if it's boring us to death before a resistance, it means जब भी वो जाएगा, I don't think ज्यादा रिस्पेक्ट करने वाला वो 26,200 का जो ATH है. So I'm expecting जितना time pass it wants to do, let it do here. Then whenever the ATH comes, I'm expecting it to blast and go up quite a bit from there. Okay, this is my analysis. Let's see if it works or not. Now, Bank Nifty is not even bearish because it has not broken its previous swing like Nifty has. So Bank Nifty में M नहीं बना है. Okay, so Bank Nifty is sort of like at a support. So very interesting. It's like a indecision candle now. Let's see if it breaks the indecision candles high or low. If it does go down, I'm expecting some support near 56,000. 56,000 के आसपास some long entry definitely can be tried. It is also a gap zone. So two things are telling us that this can be a good level. So from where to expect a bounce if we get a fall in Bank Nifty. I ज़्यादा इसको cover करूँगा नहीं मैं, क्योंकि I think इसके 2-3 weeks है. There's 1 or 2 queries इस पे I'll answer later on. Okay, इस video के end में. The Sensex is again at a dangerous zone क्योंकि it has come here at a breakout retest kind of a zone. So now very easily it can go up. Sensex में I personally would be very scared this week में to either sell a call or put. Now the joke क्या होगा, ये दोनों call put को easily profit देने वाला है. So let's see, okay. But I think it's very scary because even if it does go up, the call premiums tend to shoot up quite a bit if it does go up. So I think a logical thing for me to do is if I get a bounce in Sensex, especially Monday को अगर bounce आता है, so let's imagine कैसा कैंडल रहेगा. So let's say if it gives a green candle here, so it might be a bullish engulfing, whatever bullish candle रहेगी मतलब end में. So if the premiums are good in this 10th July high, this 83,600 and above, if these calls may I get good premium, then for 1DT I think that is a very good bet to take because नीचे में you can probably target the last 2 days का support and this resistance you can target and you can strangle the market like that. ठीक है, because even if the green candle comes, it will come again at a resistance के आसपास. So even if gap up, we expect selling वहां से थोड़ा सा. Or if we don't expect it to blast and give another green candle ऐसे, that would be very weird. Okay, I mean that can happen, everything can happen, but it's not likely to happen. Okay, so this is my drawing from last week. I'm pretty sure मैंने इसको delete भी नहीं किया है. I just opened this right now. So I'm seeing I had marked 110,000 as a resistance daily chart पे Bitcoin में. Okay, so Bitcoin में resistance was there stern and it's broken with a strong green candle which is a breakout. So Bitcoin, if you have, what will you do? Okay, if you get this. So definitely here, if you are in a triangle, you cut your losses, you start selling puts aggressively previous swing low, okay, because this will reward you very well. So Bitcoin mein you can see this constant resistance broken. Logic works superb because this has gone up. I think जो भी Bitcoin trade करता है, इस जो भी YouTube वीडियो जो भी देख रहा है ये, you let me know if you trade on technicals. I think बहुत अच्छे से it has worked daily chart के हिसाब से. तो okay, so now I'm removing this drawing. So Bitcoin, very simple. If it comes down at a support, don't try to become bearish there. That time I think further term के you can sell this triangle then जब retest होगा, because then ऐसा expect कर सकते हैं उसको. For now गलती से भी call sell I would not advise in this. Breakout पे fresh 80H पे it's stupidity to lose in calls in my opinion. Gold, okay, we are talking about gold where we are basically technical traders have gone long. Now it's consolidating. I told you let it consolidate for 2 to 3 months more, then let's see, let it consolidate. It's doing a time pass, nothing to report there. So let me know if I forgot anything. I think I covered everything which I wanted to. And US markets may, I think that Trump tariff and all, people might be scared. Let's see, SGX seems flat, so I'm expecting a flat opening on Monday. So let's go over some questions now. So this guy is very clever because he's asking me a question Friday evening ko. So most likely I'm going to answer it. Okay, just if you need your question desperately to be answered, Friday ko evening ko, next Friday ko पूछना. जो भी वीडियो बना रहा है either me or Nikita, they'll definitely answer it. So this person asks कि since premiums are very low at low wicks, what could be the best strategies for option sellers to maximize the profit? Most likely whatever happens, I think we tend to either be in far OTMs, triangles or directional. So and we just use a journal to navigate through the market. So for example, ऐसा कोई strategy I can't tell you कि ये आप put credit spread बिठाओगे या call credit spread करोगे या तो सारे M patterns पे ट्रेड करोगे तो it will work. We just use our gut a lot. That's why we're discretionary, I think, actually. And I don't think we are in that zone to maximize the profit. We are in that zone to capture moves via futures, and we are not like taking too much risk to maximize the returns. मेरे हिसाब से we are trying to make profits in the sense कि if you get some very easy ball, let's say in cricket, full toss अगर मिला, you have to hit a 6. Full toss नहीं मिला तो try to take 1-1, 2-2 runs. Okay, that's basically the logic with which I'm going, and I'm waiting for my easy setups to trigger and for me to make money easily. Now what is easy? That most likely we just keep it for the workshop, and also your style might be completely different. So for example, for me an easy thing would be, for me some XYZ candle sort of thing happens and it happens at a great location, and the context also has to align with it. For example, bullish candle है, support पे है, then candle मस्त है and the माहौल उसका पूरा bullish है, then it will work properly मेरे हिसाब से. So for you, if you do triangles, intraday triangles, for you it might be very different. So मेरे हिसाब से तो low wicks में, for me I don't care too much low wicks, high wicks. आई जस्ट ट्राई टू कंट्रोल द रिस्क, ओके, जितना लिया है. आई डोंट नो इफ आई आंसर्ड द क्वेश्चन. आई डोंट थिंक इट वाज अ ग्रेट आंसर दो. प्लीज थ्रो सम लाइट्स. व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स ऑन पोस्ट स्टॉपेज ऑफ डेली एक्सपायरीज? गुड. I तो want this Sensex also to be gone. I want the market to come back to 2022 में एक एक्सपायरी, जो एक दिन का एक्सपायरी है ना, बैंक निफ्टी दोनों, बैंक निफ्टी शुड बी रीइंट्रोड्यूस्ड एज पर मी. दिस इज व्हाट आई वुड वांट, ओके, एंड सेंसेक्स शुड बी स्टॉप्ड. बट मेरा कौन सुनने वाला है? सो इट्स फ्यूटाइल, मतलब जो भी तुम पूछोगे. इज इट गुड नाउ फॉर पोजिशन ऑप्शन सेलिंग? इट्स, आई वुड से इट्स बेटर देन अर्लियर, बट इट्स नॉट द बेस्ट एवर टाइम. ऑल्सो सिंस यू स्टॉप्ड डेली वीडियोज, यू मेंशन्ड you are doing back testing on Nifty and Sensex options. Yes, so that back testing, basically there are certain easy trades. Only on those trades I want to risk quite a lot. Apart from that, it's very risky, I think, to risk every day. कई traders रहते हैं ना, रोज मतलब रोज 2% का एसएल लेके, हम 1% का एसएल रोज लेके. आई थिंक दैट्स करंटली, आई थिंक दैट्स स्टूपिडिटी. अनलेस यू आर ट्रेडिंग इन अ सिस्टमैटिक मैनर, कोई पूरा सिस्टम्स के थ्रू, एल्गो के थ्रू ट्रेड कर रहा है, दैट्स अ डिफरेंट स्टोरी. मैं डिस्क्रिशनरी की बात कर रहा हूँ. सेंसेक्स में ऑल्सो आई वुड से गट वाइज, इफ द प्रीमियम्स मस्त मिल रहे दूर दूर के, तभी आई थिंक ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है मेरे को इसमें. क्योंकि इफ द प्रीमियम्स आर वेरी लो एंड इफ अ मूव कम्स, ओ माय गॉड, the spike which will happen will really kill you badly. So not too enthusiastic about Sensex. If you could make one video of how you keep your SL. So let's take Nifty का example. अभी अगर मेरा call sell है, okay, तो if मेरा call sell है, let's say Nifty का, I have a call sell. Now my stop loss is 25,400. Let's say if strong green candle से ऊपर जा रहा है ये, तो what will happen? I'll get scared probably. If I don't get scared, I'll just wait for the level. If I don't get scared, okay, I'll just wait for the level. If I do get scared in my trade, what I'll do, let's say मेरा call option रहेगा, let's say 13 rupees का, for example, and this goes to 26. So what I'll do, I'll book some loss here, okay, and then I'll again go in 13 का until this level has been breached. So that's one way of managing the SL, okay. So in that case, मुझे ऊपर के और भी ऊपर का call I'll get to sell because my call would have spiked up, correct. Then I also need to make some profits from puts, because call में 13 rupees we gave, 13 we'll get. So net call side से बनाना will be very difficult. So we also need the introduction of puts to gain some returns for the week. Okay, I'll just give you an example. In this week particularly, I'm not too enthusiastic about and stubborn about my levels. Okay, so मुझे थोड़ा भी like if I feel scared, I'll just go behind. मेरा वो policy है for this week. As I told you in the beginning of the video, I expect a difficult week next week. Buyers and sellers दोनों opposite logic दे रहे. That's why थोड़ा difficult मेरे हिसाब से. Do we exit a sell option when the target is reached? There's no selling option में काहे का टारगेट रह सकता है? मेरे हिसाब से कोई टारगेट नहीं रहता है. We mostly wait for it to go to zero. If let's say we've taken a trade, for example, I've sold some 20 रुपए का call option in Nifty and वो मतलब वो गैप डाउन खुला है suppose, and वो हुआ ही let's say 4-5 रुपीस का है, for example, गैप डाउन में. फिर then I'm not going to wait for it to go to zero because then what they tend to reverse again. So this 4-5 will again probably come to 13 and then it will again go to zero. So calls tend to react that way. So I'll just book then. This is more of a intuition and gut basis, and कितना कॉन्फिडेंस है आपको मार्केट पे दैट टाइम बेसिस. तो दैट्स डिस्क्रिशनरी, इट्स नॉट सिस्टमैटिक. सो देयर इज नो प्रॉपर आंसर आई कैन गिव. इफ यू वेट फॉर द ऑप्शन टू गो टू जीरो, इट रिवर्सेस मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स एंड देन प्रॉफिट वाला ट्रेड आल्सो माइट गेट इनटू लॉस. सो व्हाट यू कैन डू, लेट्स से you've sold some call option at 15 rupees and let's say it's down to 5 rupees. Now your point is कि ये 5 कमाने हैं and वो 10 बचाने हैं. So what you do, 5 कमाने हैं ना, so you cut this 5 and go into 3 because when you go 2 rupees पीछे के लिए, so you'll get 100, 200, 300 का डिफरेंस स्ट्राइक्स का. दैट विल probably make it easier for you to be in the trade. So ये जो 5 कमाने थे उसमें से 3 तो बड़े easily कमा सकते हैं हम easily. Okay, the keyword is easy. Now that 2 rupees which you want, I'll probably try to धीरे धीरे stagger and try to capture 2 rupees from the put side. Then I will do it that way if I'm getting scared, and if बहुत बार ऐसे अगर हो रहा है कि मेरा ऑप्शन डिके तो हो रहा है पर मैं रुकता हूँ और फिर लॉस में आता है वो, then this is something I would do. Update regarding a 2-day offline option selling workshop. We haven't thought of it only. मतलब मैंने ऐसा कोई लॉजिक दिमाग में आइडिया नहीं है. मतलब इफ अगर मूड आ गया तो कर भी लेंगे, नहीं आया तो नहीं भी करेंगे. इट्स लाइक सॉर्ट ऑफ दैट काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग. देयर इज नो अपडेट. लेट्स सी, लेट्स ट्राई फॉर दिवाली के अराउंड और उसके पहले. लेट्स मतलब मैं बताता हूँ आपको नेक्स्ट वीक या 2 वीक्स के अंदर आई टेल यू. Great work. Okay, so Aditya, do you use a future chart or spot chart? I never use the future chart. मेरे हिसाब से nonsense है वो. Because I'll tell you what people tend to do. They go in 3 minute, 5 minute time frames and वो volume candles because they want future में. See, I am not against volume candles. Okay, वहाँ पे लोग volume देख देख के ट्रेड करते हैं 3 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम पे निफ्टी वगैरह में. मेरे हिसाब से that's इतना nonsense है वो. मैं 2 मिनट में नहीं लगेगी मुझे to break that logic. Volume ऐसे नहीं, volume नहीं चलता है. That's very wrong thing for me to say if I believe in price action. If I'm trading in stocks, okay, particularly वो low float stocks रहते हैं ना, वहां पे कितना बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है volumes, because that is a deciding factor कि चलेगा नहीं चलेगा. यहाँ पे तो क्या हो रहा है currently, let's say you get a bearish entry, तो reversals intraday में बहुत ज्यादा हो रहे हैं, so that वो volume को देखो ना देखो कुछ फर्क पड़ना नहीं है आपको. So I would try to like go higher time frame में. For example 3 मिनट 5 मिनट की आदत है अगर, तो I would see कि 15 मिनट में कोई easier entry है क्या without volumes. अगर वो मिल रहा है तो logically speaking मेरे को easier लगता है वो. So what some people argue, they are like, how can you talk against volumes? Okay, because that's not a correct thing to do. Okay, so then how do those people make profits? मेरे हिसाब से let's say you're bearish, you've taken a bullish entry here 3 मिनट में, for नहीं लिया रहेगा वैसे तो, पर let's just say कि लिया है, and then the SL hits. Okay, then you take a bearish entry, then this spike में I don't know what will happen. मुझे थोड़ा difficult लगता है 3 minutes. So first question I'll ask myself, is there a method through which higher time frame में जाके I can extract premiums easily or no? If no है then probably 3 मिनट में ही करता मैं, पर 15 मिनट में मुझे easily मिल रहा है ना, तो मैं क्यों जाऊँ 3 और 5 में, मुझे लगता नहीं है necessary वो. Anyways, I also forgot what I said, but anyways the question was future spot, देखता है कोई spot, always spot. So okay, always spot for me. I don't care about future chart. What kind of system techniques are you using for Bank Nifty these days? Since it's moved to monthly, I personally use slightly higher premiums while taking 2% risk instead of 0.5. Simple. Okay, so Bank Nifty, you're saying what we don't do, okay, unless it's in the last 2 weeks. First thing is Bank Nifty we don't do, and whenever we do trade, we just traded पहले जैसे ट्रेड करते थे हम उसके हिसाब से. For example, last week है Bank Nifty का ये, और let's say ये support तोड़ रहा है, okay, ये support 15 minute time frame में तोड़ रहा है, तो what I'll do, I'll be targeting the call options and I'll be selling those call options the way I used to trade earlier. This is my favorite index. I hope this index comes again. So, hi Aditya, I follow and watch your videos. Can we look forward to live programs like what you guys have been doing for the last 1 year, 1-day workshop? Please do conduct and would like to attend to improve my skills. To improve your skills or to worsen your skills? I'm kidding, huh? That's obviously sarcasm. If we do have something, we'll announce it. Okay, that's just the best answer. I have no plans as of now. Best wishes for both of you guys. I want to ask you how difficult it was for you guys to adapt after Bank Nifty expiry has been removed. Very difficult because that's the best index and uske, I don't know, probably it's a mental thing. Even earlier for me, all the best traders for me always traded Bank Nifty. मैंने तो thread भी लिखा है ये. The only good Nifty trader I probably have ever seen in my life is Praful Kulkarni. And that too, he became great 2023 के year से. That year he made 100% returns ना, वो तब से. उसके पहले आई थिंक इवन ही हैड वेरी लेस कैपिटल, 20 lakhs 50 lakhs, उसमें मैं दैट कैपिटल इज टू लो फॉर मी टू कंसिडर समवन अ गुड ट्रेडर. Did you guys feel stuck in that period? Yes, we did feel stuck. So what psychological approach we guys used? So whenever you do feel stuck, okay, the best thing to do currently is कि कुछ तो कमाओ वो टाइम में. अगर तुमको नहीं लग रहा है कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल 20 रुपीज मुश्किल है निफ्टी में एक्सट्रैक्ट करने को, तो आई एम सेइंग कि एटलीस्ट 7-8 तो कमाओ वो हफ्ते से. So that approach till you backtest and till you get into what is happening, you should always be in low premiums then मेरे हिसाब से, and taking less risk. low premiums में भी less risk. उसमें क्या है, लॉस होने के चांसेस become very less and कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉफिट निकल ही जाता है. So that profit cushion again, it helps you to take some trades मेरे हिसाब से. But I wish it comes back, Bank Nifty. Nice video as usual. It's part of my weekly schedule. You request you to conduct a training program. Great experience to learn from real traders like me and Nikita. See, if we do it, we'll let you know. Okay. Crude oil. It's very boring to do crude. Okay. So let Nikki do it next week. Let's like keep it for her. I get really bored. Okay. सब बाकी चीजें जैसे Bitcoin, I don't even trade it. So I get bored to analyze it. मेरे को boring लगता है वो. अगर मेरा पैसा दाव पे नहीं है तो मुझे बोर होता है. So that's it for this video, I guess, and I'll see you next week probably. If not, then Nikki will do it. If you want your questions answered, drop down it in the question comments में लिखना आप नीचे. And also, अगर आपको सच में urgently चाहिए कोई query to be answered, next Friday evening को ये channel पे आके लिखना आप, तो वो query answer हो जाएगी आपकी. So for now, let's see like how next week goes. I hope it's easy, and I hope I'm wrong that वो hard week रहेगा. And let's see,